Ew, I hate that.
Am I dreaming? Did that happen?
You just make us go viral. That'd be great.
This is Fake Blondes Real Talk.
It does look cool. I played around with it a little bit more today. I wonder if we look at some of the different fonts and things, because I think that's a big game changer now. Well, and even that you can kind of, it's almost set up like Premiere Pro in that way.
What was cool too was how it showed you the animations like in here. Like that was cute. But it's giving me like chuggy, like it's cringe kind of, like the way the words are moving. I'm just not feeling
Some
it.
of them, yes. Some of them feel like old school
Yeah,
PowerPoint,
like
but
it's not giving. These are pretty neat too.
Okay, see, I didn't explore that part yet.
So it's just like it doesn't change the movement, but it changes it's like pop art versus the like regular font edits when you're in Word. The colors stay the same though. That's bizarre.
Interesting.
Oh, it's
Oh,
just like the background, I think. It's just like the background how it's sitting because it's not changing the color of it. It's just changing how it sits.
right.
The
Okay.
font will change
The
too.
font. And then is that little A with the border around, is that the
It's
just to change
like the
similar
background.
how it was? Yeah. So if it gives you some sort of
Mhm.
oh my gosh, overshadow.
But like Playfair is always nice too.
Yeah, there's a couple. What did I try? No.
Like, why did we choose these fonts? I just want to speak to whoever like decided that these were the fonts that we were going to use.
Maybe they're free.
Oh, I used Poppins and Railway, maybe. Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
I
really
mean, they're
good. But
some
like
of them. I'm like, really?
lobster, really?
Which it
Yeah.
also looks cute there, but like in
Lobsters
practice
everywhere.
does not like read well.
No. Like, what is this? Actually, that's kind of cool. I forgive myself for saying that. What is this?
I think the other thing to consider too is that some of these will look really nice as a title font, but if you actually have anything with any length to it that you're going to be posting, that it's not the right call. Like that lobster is probably like a one word kind of.
Yeah, a title or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? Actually, that's kind of cute too.
Well, it's just like a digital clock.
Yeah, I take it back. Stamp. Whoa, that's fast. Why is
So
it
that
that
was the other
fast?
thing. I noticed
Are
some of them
fast.
have the main animation and then that's it. But some of them repeat the animation and it seems to vary between fonts.
Oh, but it doesn't it only goes at once when you like actually put it in there.
Yeah, so I tried it with something else and one of them like just kept going and I was like, well, nobody can read this. And then some of the other ones would just do the one animation and then it would pause as the text. And that's kind of the way it works now in the Instagram app, but this was also something interesting. Not that we've played around with it, but definitely more options than what Instagram gives you right now in the app.
It's horrific.
What does this do?
I
It's
think if you
reading
did a
it to me.
voiceover,
Is
Like
it
it's reading the word just kidding to me.
oh,
like as an AI voice?
Yeah.
so if
It
you
sounds
wanted
like a
to add
pilot. It sounds like a pilot.
Yeah.
so that's once as long as you had your cursor on that piece of text, then you could click the text to speech.
The demon voice.
It went just kidding.
I was gonna say we can't hear.
Oh, I wish we could hear it.
I was say we can't hear it, Emma, but I think we got the perfect
Oh my
example.
god. Ew, I hate that. Ew, whisper. Ew. Bleh. Bleh.
I hope you know we're keeping that all in.
The
Yeah.
demon? Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm dead.
I do like how this breakdown is. It definitely seems to work a lot better than the way it had in the past.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And
liked it. I found it pretty intuitive to use.
I think you had mentioned too, Sheena, that you can also then add the voiceovers without it being funky to the
Mhm.
audio potentially, or if you had already audio in another part of the video, which would be really nice to have. Because I know when we had mentioned that on Saturday, a couple of the ladies had said that they had noticed that, and you have to almost export it and then re-upload it in order for it to capture the captions or recognize it.
Mm.
So there was obviously some hacks that could have been done, but this is way
Mhm.
easier.
Yeah, overall, like I think it's probably a good first draft of it. I feel like they'll make regular updates with millions of people making requests on functionality, but it's a
Yeah,
pretty solid start.
for sure.
Totally. I think the editing capabilities are there. I think there's a lot more options, especially for those folks who have a business account, because I understand that some people
Mhm.
may have had access to some of these fonts or other tools if they had creator accounts or if they were using things like CapCut and whatnot. But in this case, I think it does really hone in on all the different editing features, and I think the fact that one, Instagram has made it themselves, they are going to want you to use their tools. They're probably going to help push those reels and things that people are utilizing those tools to create.
There's the green screen. There's also
That I
touch
think is
ups,
also a
image touch
huge
ups.
improvement. Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
green screen I think is a great feature, especially for something like this where you might be like walking through something with somebody. It makes it a big difference.
I don't like how it like exports right to Instagram because
Yeah, so
especially because I have different accounts too, that when I like go to export it, like if I'm on my personal account, it'll go to upload to my personal account, you know?
but Facebook, you can pick where it goes to once you hit that export, but on Instagram,
Oh,
you can't, which is tough because most small business owners will have multiple accounts because you've got your personal and then your whatever. The other interesting part here, I think, was the inspiration and the ideas pot. Did you notice that as well? So there's the ideas here, which it looks like you can add stickies. I mean, especially if you had content pillars and things, you could probably add to them there. Maybe build some pieces out.
oh, that's cool.
Oh, and these are the things I saved
And it
today.
pulls all your saved stuff in, right?
That too, that's seamless. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that little play button there,
Mm-hmm.
Emma, I believe those are, well, it's for inspo, but I'm wondering the what and the how of that. Because these are definitely, they were definitely not videos that I've seen otherwise, like scrolling. So it makes me wonder how that's being generated, if that makes sense.
The inspiration.
Yeah. Like how, what's being pulled there and why.
If you click on that, the little play button. Yeah. So if you say you like the reel, you click on the little pink square. It takes you back to the stickies again, so you can
Oh,
add little reminders.
oh, that's
Okay.
neat.
Sorry, I just realized. So if you go back to the inspiration tab, the little play button, and then click at the top left where it says inspiration, you can actually also look at following.
Hmm.
So you can toggle back and forth between accounts you're following and general inspiration.
Oh,
But you're right, I can't figure out how that inspiration is feeding in because I have never seen any of
yeah.
this.
Like as always with Instagram, if it's new and they want you to use it, then is it helpful, especially in this case right now, to jump on some of those things that they are dictating as inspiration? Do we want to maybe look at the analytics?
Yeah, I was just having a look at that. I do wonder if like Instagram is doing a little bit of a lift on stuff being posted from here to have it be more popular.
Yeah, because I would say that so the one we did on Sunday, I did direct and like instant from here. The
Hmm.
one I did Monday, I also made it in there. However, I scheduled it in Instagram. So I
Mm.
don't know if it's still recognizing that it's still scheduled in the Instagram app, but it wasn't posted direct. But it's still, sorry, but it still came from the edits originally. So
Yeah,
I
like the
mean, there's
Reels
also could be
tab,
both.
like
Yeah.
percentage was higher on this one.
Did you see the skip rate?
Oh, what's that?
Look, on
Huh,
each reel, it shows you the skip rate,
that's cool.
What does
the
that mean?
percentage of views that skipped the first 3 seconds of your reel.
Huh, that's interesting.
That's a new stat,
62%.
isn't it?
What does it
60%.
mean by skipped? Like
Like it, you
they
just
watched it and
scroll
then
past
carried
it.
on?
Yeah, I think
They
No,
so.
watching.
the
Oh,
percentage of reels that skipped the first 3 seconds of your reel. So either they saw it and they like
Skipped it before
skipped
three
ahead,
seconds. Yeah.
oh, that's an odd word to describe that.
but that's new, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's totally new for sure. I think that would be the same as 3 second video views, basically, right?
Oh.
It's also kind of cool that they keep all the reels here together. I mean, I
Mhm.
think it just shows the real focus that people, the real focus that they want people to have on video content.
Real focus on reels.
The real focus on reels. That might be the title for the video.
I guess.
And Emma, does it, so we have the 30 days up there. Does it let you customize any of that?
Let's see. 60.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So in the app, it looks like you can customize the dates, but I mean, there's not to say that won't come, especially if they have the capability in the Instagram app already.
What's this 5 million number here? Our number on the account or something?
Do you remember like Threads when you first started and you got a number and it was like almost the first time, like you were the X number of person to download it?
Oh,
Is
so
that, am I dreaming? Did that happen?
that's what I assumed it was, but I don't
Maybe.
know. Or the 5 millionth person to download it. New features on off.
Oh, okay.
Content preferences.
Weird. Why would you want to not have new features?
Mm. Hmm. What's the difference between these ones and the pink
Okay,
ones, I guess?
now let's try this out. Okay, so you put that in the stickies, Emma. Let me see if I open it on my end. Does that show up? Because we're in the same account.
Hmm.
Okay, interesting. So I can see that Emma is the best on my
Oh.
end, but um, if I look in the projects though, so that
Let's see
middle
the other
guy,
one.
yeah, I can, you have your projects and I have mine here. So I have
Right.
some, yeah. So if you share accounts with folks,
Can you see this use sound one on the shaved?
um, yeah, so I can see that. So anything in the ideas, it looks like will show between the
Right.
different.
Yeah, these are just drafts, but I guess we all like in the app too, we all have different drafts on the same
Yeah,
account anyways, but
yeah. So no simultaneous sharing there, but the ideas will still flow, which is interesting.
So the inspiration, just checking the inspiration piece. Apparently, those are reels of trending audio.
hmm,
So, um,
Okay.
not sure exactly like.
See, that was the other thing I was confused about though, because it says trending audio with the arrow, but then that reel, when you look at the actual audio piece, it doesn't have the little arrow beside it like it normally does in the app. So I feel like that's confusing
yeah.
if that is what they're doing.
Mhm.
It makes sense for those to be all trending audio pieces, but it's definitely not represented in the same way that it is on the app. So I feel like that could be misleading for people. Yeah.
Then I guess thinking about the new Instagram edits at what would you guys give it out of 10? Laura?
Okay. I think if I was to look at it from a creator perspective, I would say 8. If I was to look at it from a small business owner perspective and understanding the functionality that it needs to have to make lives easier, I'd say 6.
Nice. Emma?
Like a social media management side, I could see both of it. Like having these shared notes, foresee being an asset for teams to be able to share ideas and just put post-it notes on it. But then the scheduling piece runs into a bit of a back and forth. So I'll let it show me what it can do.
Score out of 10?
7.
Nice. I feel much the same. I feel like first glance, it's definitely an improvement. Lots of cool features. Probably more features than you even really get to dig into the first few times you used it. So also I think for that reason, Laura, as you mentioned, for a small business owner, it might be a little overwhelming. But I like the integration. I like the collaboration features. So I would say I'm a solid like 7.5.